especially truly be united without the true essence and value. And our beloved true parents wish to each one of us on how we can be connected also in our practices as a CheonBo victors. And truly, we want to offer our prayers, especially to all leaders. And with this, we can feel how much we are being guided, and we are so blessed that we are living this providential time period. And also, we want to offer our prayers to the CheonBo victors, Corilan Ramos, to give their best practices, especially on how they can really give us inspiration and hope to also their best practice to really lead us to become a CheonBo victors worthy of it, so that we can really do a life of attendance with absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience. Truly, most loving Heavenly Parents, we are so happy that we can really once again welcome this very day the Yujong CheonBo Monday Club, so that we can be inspired and go on forward in our life of faith with unceasing heart to live a life of attendance in Catholic. Once again, I want to record this in my name, also on Tito Central Blessed Family. Achu.
Achu. Achu. Thank you so much, our Honorable Celso Tugacho, for the opening prayer. And so first, let us offer our greetings to our Heavenly Parents, our true parents, as we start our meeting tonight. So let's offer our Papa Indian Champon Kay Kunde. Also, let's greet our elders, especially our 21 chairman, Dr. and Mrs. Robert Esquito, who is with us. Good morning there in America. And also, of course, to our regional president of Asia Pacific, to our president, Maseki Puri, joining us tonight. And to our area leader of Southeast Asia, our Reverend Dr. Julius Marigdem, to our national leader, Reverend Dr. Lay Angelo Ihalo, Reverend Ronnie Sudasta, and to all our CheonBo families, CheonBo victors, CheonBo challengers, brothers and sisters, good evening. So can we greet each other by our reaction of showing our clap or thumbs up or heart to greet each other that we are really one in heart in this CheonBo Club meeting every Monday. So once again, we are so happy that we can all see all our brothers and sisters, especially CheonBo families, CheonBo challengers in this platform. Truly, we are very, very grateful and thankful for your participation. And I think tonight, even though a little bit we started late, but the meeting that we have had with President Puri and together with some of our Asia Pacific strategic countries, it's very important for us also to learn, especially now the current providence of doing or witnessing towards the national restoration and support for the unification of our fatherland Korea. And as our true mother wanted to give testimonies and many breakthroughs from our blessed family, especially as CheonBo victors. So I think as CheonBo families, we are truly the families or members who should be the first one. We're going to convey this message. So tonight, I would like to invite our Dr. Julius Marigdem to give us the welcoming remarks and also to refresh us on the meeting that we have had, so that every one of us, especially CheonBo families, will be aligned. And we are going to share this to our blessed family, especially to our CheonBo challengers, as we try to expand and multiply and settle as a nation and also for restoration. So, brothers and sisters, CheonBo families, let's put our hands together to welcome our Reverend Dr. Julius Marigdem for his welcoming remarks. Let's welcome him with our virtual clap.
Thank you very much, Kuya Jimmy. And greetings to President Hori, Dr. and Mrs. Kittle. Thank you for attending very, very early there. But Dr. Kittel was already with us from 4 a.m. We have meeting earlier. So it's a great blessing. All of us again can come together in our Monday CheonBo Club. Actually, this is a model platform for our blessed families and CheonBos to come together. Hopefully, other nations can also join in these meetings that we're having every Monday. Of course, there will be some difficulties with the time zone. So that's why maybe region by region, I mean area by area, they can organize also this kind of CheonBo meeting. Actually, this time President Hori arrived in Philippines, and from the time he arrived, already we have series of meetings conducted, and then also Reverend Masatate Kajikori also arrived June 27th. And then we started having meetings with President Hori, consultations. Especially this time, we just started the first 70 days condition. And also as we are preparing for the coming Asia Pacific Leaders Assembly in Cambodia. During that meeting in Cambodia, our international president for Family Federation, President Song, and also UPF International Chairman Dr. Chang Sikiang will be going. So that will be the first meeting of our international presidents of both Family Federation and UPF together with our Asia Pacific leaders. So that's why that's very important. So I'm sure President Hori will be sharing more later on, but just to emphasize some points I would like to share this. Again, President Hori actually emphasized in our meeting earlier. Before this meeting, we had a meeting with the strategic nations, national leaders and area leaders. And this is what President Hori emphasized. This is the Pentecost. This is when Mary, together with the apostles and the early followers of Jesus, they gathered around they call the upper room. And then at that point, suddenly the Holy Spirit came, right? The Holy Spirit came down, and then with a tongue of fire, and then they started to speak in tongues. And it's like the promise of Jesus that he will come again. And then it's like they were on fire since that Pentecost. And then they were ready to conquer the world and then to spread the gospel and to evangelize the whole world. So that was the starting point. So after that Pentecost, all the apostles and early disciples, they started to go all over Jerusalem, and then beyond Jerusalem, they went to the Gentile nations, and then they started to preach. And you know that it's life and death situation for many of the apostles, right? You know that some of them were murdered and they become martyrs, but it doesn't matter. They want to spread the gospel and witness, testify about the gospel. So that was witnessing. It's the multiplication. This became the foundation of Christianity since that time. So if the Pentecost did not happen, and then the evangelizing, the Acts of the Apostles didn't happen, then we don't have this Christian foundation right now. So this time, in our current time with our True Mother, how serious True Mother is talking about moving forward in this new era of new spirit and new truth. So that's why President Hori emphasized that this time, the new Pentecost, is like Cheonsimwon prayer. So since it started around 800 days ago, so it started only with few people, in fact, 8 elders. And then True Mother gave the direction to offer vigil prayer in that time in Cheonsimwon. And then anyway, they started, and then the numbers started to grow, and then more and more leaders and members are joining. And then even it become international already, because many started to join because Cheonsimwon already were given even to the different nations. And then we started to establish Cheonsimwon in each nation and even in our regions. So more and more Cheonbon, or places of the vigil offering the Cheongsong condition, multiplied all over the world. So this is the modern day Pentecost. So that's why we just conducted 800 times already. The Cheonshim One Vigil Prayer was conducted, and many of you have joined. And actually, earlier, President Hori said, Cheonshim One Pentecost, it's not only one time. Now, already we have like 800 times Pentecost. So that kind of situation during the time of the substantial Holy Spirit and the time of our true parents and our true mother directly guiding us. So that's why, with the spirit of Cheonshim One spreading all over the world, you know, what should be next? No, because Cheonshim One prayer is like modern day Pentecost. So that's why this time, after the Cheonshim One prayer, next should be just like what happened 2,000 years ago after the Pentecost. Then they started to evangelize and witness. Expectation of our beloved true mother is that through the power of Cheonshim One, and then we regain the confidence of testifying about our true parents, and then start witnessing once again, become the culture of witnessing can be revived, and then it can be established firmly in all our nations. So that's why President Hori started this Hyojong Action 4040. This is based on the concept that from the day of the inauguration of President Hori, June 18, together with Mrs. Hori as our regional president and vice president, from that day, June 18, we started the first 70 days condition. So you can see their first 70 days. And then second 70 days, third 70 days, around January 14 next year. So we have around 3 sets of 70 days or 210 days. And then plus additional 70 days in January in 2024 until February around that date. So we have the fourth 70 days. So all in all, actually, this is like 40 weeks in total, 40 weeks. So 40 weeks plus additional 40 days until around May 3rd or May 4th. That is the first anniversary of the grand dedication of Cheonwon-gung. So that's why we need to be serious during this time. 40 weeks and 40 days, what can we do? What can we offer? What substantial results we can offer to True Mother? So that's why this time, even in Korea, I heard testimonies how busy they are. Like, this is the busiest time in their life of faith, that kind of urgent situation happening in Korea. So how about our nations here in our region, here in the Philippines? Maybe we could not yet feel so much the fire of the Holy Spirit, through the Pentecost, through the Cheonshim One. That's why President Hori gave the guidance to our national leaders. All our blessed families, all our members need to experience the power of Cheonshim One. Of course, in the beginning, looks like strains and looks like not easy because it's vigil prayer. Let's say in Philippines, we're doing from 9 to 12. But, we heard already stories and testimonies of, some kind of breaking through individually, as personally, in our personal life of faith, some kind of breakthrough happening. As mentioned also by President Hori, it's like spiritual cleansing. Very difficult is to detect spiritual cancer. President Hori explained about that, right? Of course, the physical cancer, immediately you can feel something is wrong, but spiritual cancer, we don't know we have it. So that's the problem. So that's why, and then finally, we become, critical, and then we started to even probably doubt already true parents. And then we start to separate, and then we start to do unprincipled things and become inactive and don't care anymore with the providence. And this is already like stage 4 of that spiritual cancer. It's too late. So that's why through the Cheonshim One, it's like reviving our original mind and our connection of heart through our true parents. So that's why it's Cheonbon, it's like True Mother's way of cleansing us spiritually, one by one. So that's why we really have to encourage more brothers and sisters to personally experience the power of Cheonbon. And then based on that foundation, how we can move forward in order to again witness, to testify, and bring substantial victory to our true mother. So this is the Hyojong Action 4040. Now we are creating some witnessing cells, reactivating them. And not only President Hor is talking about witnessing boom, like big numbers. Oh, we have 100 who join one-day seminar, or we have 100 who become registered members. This is just number result. But President Hori emphasized we have to focus also on creating culture. Like how happy are our members when they are witnessing? And then all those stories of breakthrough. For example, some groups of second generation, they started to have a witnessing cell together. Then they start to witness to first generation, maybe their friends or classmates. This kind of breakthrough and culture, we have to create this beautiful culture and some kind of beautiful, tradition of witnessing. So it's not just the number, but the process as we are going through this Hyojong 4040. So President Hori would like to hear testimonies, Cheonbon or Hyojong testimonies, and also witnessing testimonies aside from the results later on. So that's why all our CheonBo who are here, we need to connect. Maybe it's not easy for you to directly become part of this witnessing cell, but still you can pray and support as prayer warriors, or maybe you can endorse some of your contacts, and then it's okay, no? Or you can connect some VIPs who can help for group witnessing. Then still we can do our part as CheonBo and as our blessed families. So this is actually so important this time, brothers and sisters. So let's do our best and let's connect with the heart and the expectations of our true mother and our regional president, President Hori. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, our Reverend Dr. Julius Maligden, again, for that very inspiring and reminding to us, especially how important for all of us to participate and to experience the spirit of the Pentecost. That's why for us to start doing witnessing, President Huri encouraged every one of us, even our blessed family, all brothers and sisters, have to join this Cheonbon prayer vigil. If you cannot do it every day, then at least you can participate at least once a week or at least once a month. For every one of us to experience this kind of Pentecost, to have that kind of commitment, that kind of determination to attend, especially to align with our true mother's wish for the national restoration and also for the expansion of our CheonBo blessed families, and also for the members of the Cheonbo group or citizens of Cheonbo group. So once again, thank you so much, Reverend Dr. Julius Maligden, for the welcome remarks. And of course, we cannot proceed without also hearing the opening message of our Cheonbon chairman, Dr. and Mrs. Robert and Tita Teresia Quito. So let's invite them to give also their welcoming message. So let's give our virtual clap to Dr. and Mrs. Robert and Tita Teresia Quito.
Thank you, Jaime, and thank you, Julius, for that overview. And again, thank you, President Hori, for really leading this Asia-Pacific region. We are really indebted to our true mother who has asked us to be revived. Let me share just briefly. When I joined this movement in 1973, that was now 50 years ago, I did so based on what Mother's talking about now, spirit and truth, spirit and truth. And I had a very powerful spiritual experience. They call it rebirth or Pentecost. Within the, my outreach to different Christian groups, it was so powerful I couldn't deny it, and so new I couldn't explain it. And it was in this quest to understand the spiritual experience that I had that led me to this Unification Church, and I'm so grateful for that. So Mother is emphasizing spirit and truth, a new spirit and a new truth, and based on witnessing and education, and that the beginning of witnessing starts with this revival of our own spirits. It has to start there. It's not when you go outside and start knocking on doors or meeting people, but it's when you meet God again in this really powerful experience that you will have again the revival of our own heart, of our own experience, of our own relationship with God. And I think one very important point is that the teachings of our true parents are very relevant. It's not just mystical or spiritual. It's solving fundamental problems on this earth. And when we teach and share that concepts with our guests, with our groups that we work with the VIPs, then we have to really kind of get into that. It's real, it's relevant. We can solve fundamental problems. For example, recently there was a group of people that went in the Philippines to meet the National Security Council secretary. And then afterwards I'm talking to, Ronnie, and he's going, well, what if they find out about the situation in Japan? And I go, well, actually, if they find out about it, it's an opportunity for us to explain it more clearly, which we have done already to our VIPs, and bring them closer to us to understand, the persecution that we are going through and that True Mother is going through. And we can do that, and we will be able to do that. And also, I mentioned that we really need a special outreach to the Catholic Church in the Philippines. I think that's a really important kind of focus that needs to happen. I'm very excited about returning. I'm sorry my wife and I missed last week. I was in the hospital, my wife was with me, and we had a small operation that was very successful. And we will be returning in 10 days to the Philippines. So thank you again for this Monday Night Club, this CheonBo Heavenly Tribal Messiah Providence. And President Hori and True Mother are emphasizing that the important part of spirit and truth is spirit. That's the dominant, that's the subject position. And we get that spirit when we, do the Chun Shimwan prayers, when we have these spiritual experiences with true parents. So again, thank you. I look forward to the testimonies that we share later today.
Okay. Yeah, let's welcome Tita also.
Good evening. I just want to greet President Hori and all leaders and all CheonBo victors and challengers. And I want to say that I set my alarm for 5 hours from now. Because in Japan, there will be a press conference with Mrs. Hori. Maybe President Hori has talked about it, to meet and to meet the press, to also fight the lawyers and those who are against us. So to support Mrs. Hori and to bring victory in Japan. Thank you so much, everybody. So wonderful to have this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the couple of our Dr. Robert and Tita Teresa, for your presence. And you are our symbol of our true parents also coming and joining with us again tonight. Thank you so much for your message for all of us. So at this point, we don't want to make our meeting very long, and to give the best practices of their follow-up for the 43 couples, as they would like to challenge also to become CheonBo victors for this year, hopefully, and towards 2025. Let us invite our Honorable Froilan and Toshimi Ramos, our regional leader of Central Luzon, our Region 3, to share their best practices on the 43 couples on their breakthrough. So let's welcome our Robol Froilan, and Toshimi Ramos from Cabanatuan.
Good evening po. Good evening, Heavenly Parents, parents. Good evening to all of our leaders, brothers and sisters. Good evening po. Good evening po, Kuya Jimmy, our HTM Director. Thank you very much po for giving us this wonderful opportunity to share our heart and our life of faith to Heavenly Parents and true parents. Truly, we are honored to share our testimonies, and at the same time we are repentful and somehow shameful because we don't have so much offering. We don't have so much offering to Heavenly Parents and true parents. But anyway, we are so grateful for that somehow we can share this report to everyone. So we have a recorded video po. We will just play and listen po to our report. So maybe we can request Ate Rose to please play our recorded video. Good evening, Heavenly Parents and true parents. Heavenly Parents and true parents, to our Chunwiwon Chairman, Dr. Robert Kittel, and the wife, Tita Teresia Kittel, to our President of the Heavenly United Asia Pacific, President Masaichi Hori, and the wife, Mrs. Moriko Hori, to our two Vice President of the Philippines, Reverend Julius Malikdem and Reverend Ronnie Sudosta, to our HTN Director, Reverend Jaime Vergara and Ate Shirley Vergara, to the National Leader of the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification Philippines, Reverend Leo Angelo Halog, CheonBo Victor, and Challenger, dear brothers and sisters, good evening. My name is Troylan F. Ramos, 53 years old, and my wife is Tosini K. Ramos, 54 years old from Japan. We are one among the 30,000 couples who received the blessing of true parents on August 25, 1992 in Olympic Stadium, Seoul, South Korea. We have 4 children. Our eldest son is Eugene K. Ramos, 23 years old, a graduate of Information Technology at Wesleyan University. Next is our only daughter, Ayame K. Ramos, 23-year-old, a third-year student of architecture at Adamson University, Manila. Our second son is Kenji Ramos, taking up psychology course in Wesleyan University, Cabanatuan City. And our youngest son is Junsin Ramos, 16 years old, a grade 10 student in our barangay public school. I would like to begin my testimony somewhere in June, year 2021. When during one of our family meeting, I convinced my eldest son and my only daughter to prepare for their blessing. And as a preparation, they need to have a blessing picture, medical test, and interview, and confession. Also, one of our preparation is to offer condition. We do that and offer condition to our regional director, Reverend Kuninubos Uwira. During that time, there is so much encouragement to fulfill condition to become CheonBo victors and be inducted by October of 2021. That time is COVID-19 restriction is implemented everywhere. As the inspiration and my desire to do it is getting stronger, I continue my 40 full vows condition every day, asking heavenly parents and my ancestors to help me, telling them that I cannot do it by myself. Amazingly, when I tell this to Ate Rebecca, whom I always invited in our activities, she is so excited to do it, and she became my coordinator in our small-scale blessing in spite of the challenges we encountered during that time. With that, I was so convinced that because of my condition of 40 full vows for my ancestors, we can persevere. We receive all the support from the spirit world and the support from brothers and sisters, and we fulfill all the necessary requirements to be inducted as CheonBo couple. We are so happy and grateful to heavenly parents and true parents. And so I decided to continue my 40 full vows for my ancestors every day. Until today, I am doing it. From June of 2021 until today, I include my ancestors for my 40 full vows every day. I always felt that this condition is always the source of heavenly parents' blessing and protection to my family. And because of this, I always happy and contented in life with my beautiful, loving, and always supportive wife, and with my growing up children. And with that, I am always grateful to heavenly parents and true parents. After a year of doing this condition, the national leader, together with his wife and the Blessed Family Department Director, Ate Dulce Buyayo, visited Cabanatuan region, purposely to look for the temporary leader of the region. During the meeting, it seems like a voting session, and I was chosen to become a temporary leader for the region. I really don't expect that things to happen. I really felt no qualification to do it. After a few days, I dreamed a very clear dream in 2 consecutive nights. The spirit world is giving me guidance again. How can I reject and complain when I receive so much love and blessing from heavenly parents? With the mind that this is just a temporary, I determined to do my best, for this is a great opportunity to grow up. With the help of my precious brothers and sisters in the region, with my righteous ancestors in the spirit world, and my family, I promise to do my best for heavenly parents and true parents, and to my leader who entrusted me this responsibility. Since then, my physical family and spiritual family become more supportive to me than before.
Greetings to heavenly parents and true parents. Good evening, dear leaders, brothers, and sisters. My name is Cristina Ramos Miranda, 58 years old, married to Mr. Mario Miranda. We have one son and 2 daughters and 5 grandchildren already. I am a public school teacher for 34 years. We received the blessing of true parents in Araneta Coliseum last January 12, 2013. We also finished the 5-step of blessing, including the 3-day ceremony. I am very grateful to continuous encouragement of my brother, Ferdinand Ramos, and his wife, Tusimi Ramos, that finally we fulfill the condition and process of the blessing of true parents. I wish and pray that I can truly be worthy of this blessing as I continue to deepen more my relationship to heavenly parents and true parents by becoming a CheonBo couple someday. To my brother Ferdinand, I wish you luck, success sa mission mo. Basta for God and true parents, go, go, audio tayo.
My name is Rebecca B. O'Connor, 60 years old, a widow with 2 sons and 1 daughter. I attended the Divine Principles Seminar and know the true parents as the Messiah, the Lord of the Second Coming, to the invitation of my spiritual parents, Mr. Ferdinand Ramos. As I continue attending the church activities, I became a coordinator for the small-scale interfaith blessing to help complete the 430 couples blessing of Ramos Pujirauka tribe. We can able to conduct several interfaith blessing to our barangay and nearby place. As CheonBo challenger, I will also try my best to unite the true parents, to liberate and bless my 430 generation of ancestor and give blessing to 430 couples of my tribe as the final mission that I can offer to God and true parents. Thank you so much for your great love, heavenly parents and true parents.
Brothers and sisters, good evening po. Ako si Mario Antonio Ramos. Blessed Couple Family here in Sapambato, General Natividad, Nueva Ecija. My blessed wife po ay si Josephine Base Ramos from Bisao Mountain Province. Nagkaroon po kami ng 3 anak na lalaki. Matagal na po kami na-bless ni Mrs. Almost 10 years na po. Si Reverend Ferdinand Ramos ang nagpakilala sa amin kay True Parents. Nabigla po ako nung una. Hindi ako talaga naniwala. Kaya hindi ako naging seryoso o hindi ako naging active agad. Kasi ang edad ko po noon, ipakilala sa akin si True Parents, 30 to 40 years old po siguro. Ako. Ganun ko po katagal na naghihintay sa second coming. E bago po ako ipinanganak, ang second coming dumating na pala. Marami na siyang ginagawa para sa atin, marami na siyang mabibigat na pinagdaanan. Sa ngayon na po pala, I'm 50 years old na. Sa pagkilala at pagtanggap ko kay True Parents, maraming nagbago sa akin. Pero marami pa rin akong gustong baguhin. As of now, very challenging. Pero dahil kay True Mother, True Father, alam kong magagawa ko ito. Malalampasan ko ito. Adyo. Gusto ko pong sabihin o ipagmalaki na lalong tumibay ang faith ko kay True Parents sa pagbabasa ng kanyang mga books. I hone okay po every morning before I go to farm or to my work. I read as a peace-loving global citizen 6 times. Tapos po, I read Divine Principle 4 times. As of now, ang binabasa ko po ay Blessed Family and the Ideal Kingdom. Nakakahiya naman pong sabihin, hindi ko pa siya natatapos basahin. Nasa page 307 pa lang po ako. I'm busy po kasi as of now. Preparean po kasi sa bukid na yun. Pag po may order ng conditioning galing sa itaas, example, 40 full bows every day, ay follow po. Naka-attend na po ako ng 2-day seminar sa Tanay Rizal, March 25 at 26. At sa HQ po, May 27 at 28. At lagi po kami pumupunta sa Adwas sa Barangay City Center every Sunday to attend Sunday service. Hanggang dito na lang po. More power to true parents bless witnessing. Adieu.
Brothers and sisters, to all leaders, my name is Nancy Melendez, 62 years old, a mother of four, one a political coordinator in our barangay. Nakareceive po kami ng blessing, interfaith blessing noong August 2021 sa tribe po ni Pastor Froilan Ramos at sa kanyang asawa na si Tomishi K. Ramos. And then, inimbitahan din po niya kaming mag-attend ng Divine Principle Seminar at doon ko po nakilala ng mabuti ang katauhan ng ating true parents bilang Bisaya. Lagi po ako ngayon umaakin ng Sunday service at patuloy na nagsasaliksi ng truth at nagpapalakas ng pananampalataya kay true parents. Maraming salamat po sa lahat na patuloy na gumagabay at nagbibigay ng inspirasyon para magbabago sa ating buhay. Kay Pastor Froilan Ramos, maraming salamat po sa pagbibigay ng panahon at sana hindi ka po magsawa sa pagtulong at paggabay po sa akin, sa amin na iyong mga tinutulungan. Dalangin ko ang inyong tagumpay at para sa adhikain ni True Parents, mabuhay po kayong lahat at maraming salamat po sa ating lahat at sana po lumawit pa ang samahan at ang buhay ng bawat isa sa pananampalataya sa ating minamahal na True Parents. Adieu.
More and more, I am always convinced that without the right condition, something will not materialize. The right condition must be set for God's will to happen. And that is what True Mother is emphasizing the importance of CheonBo. I have to make more sincere devotion to attract the support of the good spirit world in order to reach out my 43 couple in my HCM mission. More Johnson must be laid. As True Mother said, if you offer Johnson continuously without end, there is nothing you cannot accomplish. My determination is to continue my 40 full vows every day, and I do believe that when the time is right, we can find the right person that will speed up God's providence, and our Heavenly Tribal Messiah mission will also be accomplished. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much to our Honorable Froilan and to Kimi Ramos. Wow, that's a really sincere Johnson that you were able to make just for you to accomplish your CheonBo mission. And now this time you're also challenging for your spiritual children to become CheonBo victors, challengers as well. So once again, the CheonBo family's eldest leaders, so let us put our hands to congratulate and to say our gratitude to our Honorable Froilan and to Shimi Ramos for that very wonderful testimony tonight. Thank you so much, our Honorable Froilan and testimony. And now to give us also the reflection on this testimony. So without further ado, let us all welcome our President of IAYSP, our Vice President of our Asia Pacific, our Reverend Ronnie Sudusan. Let's welcome him with our virtual clap.
Good evening to all our leaders in Asia Pacific, our 21 Chair, Dr. Kitel, Mrs. Kitel, President Hori, Dr. Julius, and everyone. Tito Proylan and Tita, thank you so much for your wonderful sharing this evening. This past few days, many things have happened po. Talagang the providence are really moving so far. July 1 po, we had our turnover ceremony. You might have heard that I was the director of HJYLT, yung HJ Youth Leadership Training. July 1, we had our turnover ceremony and graduation po. So from me, I am the sixth director of this training program, one of the highest youth training program we have in Asia Pacific. And at that time, I turned it over to the new director, Dr. Kim Sroitang. And alam nyo po, while listening to Sir Froilan tonight, and also while reflecting on my life, once again, I was struck very well na our positions po, no matter how big your positions are, no matter how lofty yung positions na meron tayo, temporary po yun, but what is eternal is really our HTM, our effort po to become the tribal messiah, the messiah of our tribe. Something that no one can steal from us, something na hindi po siya elected, hindi rin siya nominated. It's something that is really our relationship with heaven, our promise to true parents, our promise to true father, our promise to true mother that we will take care our tribe. Sobrang ang laking realization po sa akin, Tito Froy, while I was listening to your reflections, taking care of your spiritual children and your spiritual children testifying about your greatness in taking care of them. And maraming tao sa mundo po, there are many heaps of people in the world, but there are only few people who can testify about your greatness. And even if we all go to the spirit world, they can also testify. Yun. And that's something that is beyond the physical world. That relationship, that accomplishment is beyond something na beyond any position you can give, beyond any material wealth that you can give. In his speech, President Hori mentioning about the heavenly seed. We have to plant the heavenly seed. And congratulations po. Thank you because you have been planted your heavenly seed to those who already respect and believe in true parents through your faith, through your model, through looking up to you. And I'm looking forward din po that little by little we could realize among ourselves your faith, your passion. Maraming salamat po and magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Thank you po for this precious realization. Good evening, everyone.
Thank you so much to our Reverend Ronnie Tudesta, our IUNC President. Thank you for that takeaway for this best practices of our Honorable Roydan and Tushimi Ramos. So now, our CheonBo families, CheonBo challengers, elders, brothers and sisters. So to give his special message, brothers and sisters, let us put our hands together to welcome our regional president of Asia Pacific, our president, Masachi Puri. Let's welcome him with our virtual club. Let's welcome President Puri.
Thank you very much. Again and again, I realizing that this CheonBo Monday night is really the source of life for me, and always once a week I can charging the energy for myself through your all report and the results of your investment for so long so long time. It's not achieved. It's not achieved by a short period. It's truly, you are just reporting just on the top of the mountain, that just the top of the mountain part. So, but truly, today, Mr. Freudland truly testified the significance of Johnson condition. So, 40 CheonBo in every day. For young people, they can do 40 times. It's not so difficult, but but as getting older, it's more and more. All the physical Johnson condition is truly, becoming tough. So I'm so appreciate with your continuous Johnson condition. Yeah, we can do 1 day or 2 days, but the already 1 weeks it become 280 times CheonBo. So it's not easy to catch up. And after 1 month, it reaching almost 1,000. So it looks 40 CheonBo in every day, but it's already several thousand times of Johnson. So nobody not easy to catch up that Johnson condition. But actually, that's a good condition to sum up the Johnson in heaven. So because of that, not only for yourself and your family members, but also entire Philippine member can receive the profit of that Johnson condition. So it's so great. And after all, those conditions, one day it shall move the nation. So now as a president of entire Heavenly Unified Asia Pacific, I truly emphasizing to participate CheonBo prayer. So it became the central of our Life of Faith Day, because to Mother keep emphasize how much it's important. So already Dr. Julius explained that, but truly the CheonBo prayer is today's Pentecost. So we are not enough. Always we are not enough. We just regarding ourselves, we are believing in Jesus, but actually, what is the filial son and filial daughter in front of heaven? Not just by word, not just by word. I love you. I admire you. I believe in you. But the filial son, it's do something for his parents. That's a filial son. The word is important, but filial son knows before say something, he knows, he without words, the filial son gives massage for the parents. So I do for my wife. If I'm in my house, I do for my wife every day. So that's I mean, it's much better. It's better than just by word. I love you. You look tired. So yeah, please take care. That's just a word. Giving good massage is actually the showing your love. And so the true mother also the same thing, same way, not just reporting, not only the gives offering the report. It's much better to offer our CheonSong condition in front of every parents. Always true parents takes more seriously our CheonSong condition than our word. So the practice is truly the way to build the road to heaven. So we have to be a laborer to build the heavenly kingdom on earth. Now, already the blueprint of highway or blueprint of heavenly castle, it's all done. So the only thing is we need manpower to build the kingdom of heaven. So the reason why True Mother keep asking us to mobilize all the people to witness, because now we have very small time. So yeah, in the Bible, you may read the story. So the master of the house, the owner of the house owner, try to bring in many laborers. We try to gather many laborers. So in the beginning, they pay the salary for the day. So in the morning, that he tried to gather the people, and later on, it's an afternoon, but still the owner needs more laborers. So they try to bring many people, and he still wants to give the salary of the day, the same amount. And now is the time of almost finishing the day, end of the day. But we need more manpower. So again, we have to bring many people at same labor cost. So it truly seems unfair for the elders, especially elder first gen. It's unfair, but that's actually the difference of point of view. So from my side, if we keep thinking self-centered way, it's almost all kinds of complaint will come out, because more than 30 years, 40 years, and 50 years, our elder keep invested to develop all the providence. But now, once again, True Mother truly need their manpower to build heavenly kingdom. Because within certain period, True Mother shall complete to build, for example, Cheonwon-gun in certain period. So True Mother now is truly rushing, bringing people. So it's exactly the same way written story in the Bible. So True Mother truly wants the people. So now it's following the Bible. We go out and bringing anyone and let them join to finishing the last part of our construction. So then, because of the small condition, Heavenly Parents wants to forgive, wants to bless all of them, all of the humankind. That small condition will be the condition for salvation and eternal blessing for humankind. So that's the situation of our Heavenly Parents and True Parents. So truly, every Monday, this is very for me. It's very precious time to share my message directly to our blessed families. So once again, and thank you very much, the Mr. Ramos family, Ramos couple, keep investing your great effort, and also you raised up the great children. So always, one small complaint is always all CheonBo family gives great testimonies and introduce the great second gen, but very few opportunity to meet them. So one day, please bring many capable second gen, and I want to meet them, and I want to talk with them as elder brother. So that's my small complaint and also the small request. Anyway, thank you very much, and yeah, we need to witness, but first let us bring all our members to Cheonshimon prayer. So that's a very, now it became the central of our providence, because through Cheonshimon prayer, please imagine always True Mother mentioning about new wine and prepare new wine skin. So if we gather many people, we can prepare a bigger wine skin. The True Mother truly wants to pour all the new wine into the Cheonshimon prayer. So our responsibility is bringing many people to there. Then all of us can receive new wine. That's the today's Holy Spirit directly from True Mother. So that's my message for today. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much, President Puri, for that special message. We need to, again, to have the experience of the Pentecost, the resurrection, as a Blessed Twelve family. As they always say, there is no retirement. All of us have to go back again to the front line and finish the job, as our True Mother wanted us to see the substantial Chunulguk while our True Mother is still alive. So I hope each one of us, Blessed family, Chundu families, let's really unite with President Turi, especially emphasizing that all of us have to join this Chungshimon prayer. This will be the beginning point of doing our witnessing condition, and then so that we can make a breakthrough and experience the same heart and spirit of the apostles at that time. So thank you again to our President Turi for that wonderful and special message to each every one of us. So let's give again our virtual clap to our President Masachi Turi. And finally, before we are going to have our closing remarks, one of our brother Joey Andaya, you know, maybe from him, he's one of our 30,000 couples who just had a surgery, a brain surgery last 2 weeks ago. And finally, at least he was able to recover. And he is requesting that if you can say just 1 minute to say thank everyone for the support, the prayer, spiritually and financially for his operation. So let's welcome our Honorable Joey Andaya to give us his short gratitude to everyone. Kuya Joey, Honorable Joey. Yeah, I think he requested to say something, at least to say thanking everyone for all the prayers and for the support of his family for his brain surgery. I know it's not that easy for him, and we saw some of the pictures how he was operated, and it's not that easy. So we thank everyone, especially our CheonBo families, brothers and sisters, for your support for his surgery, and also now he's doing his best that he can quickly recover. So I hope, let's continue to pray for him, and also for our brothers and sisters who are also in the same situation. And we are also sad that one of our sisters from again the Oro, also from Mindanao, have passed just this morning. Our sister Iken Restore Carpenter. She's also one of our pioneering, our young early members in the church. So let's pray for her smooth transition to the spiritual world. So with this, we would like to invite now for the closing remarks our national leader of our FFWP Philippines. Let's welcome our Reverend Leo Angelo Tijalo. Let's welcome our national leader.
Thank you very much, our Jimmy and Shirley. Good evening to our regional president, President Hori, Dr. and Mrs. Kittel, Sir Julius, Reverend Ronnie, and all our CheonBo victors and all our CheonBo challengers and brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for joining again in this meeting, even though we started a little bit late, but you have waited. Yeah, I think like President Hori, all of us, our blessed families, brothers and sisters are really also regaining power through this CheonBo meeting that we are having every week. So listening from testimonies of our elders and our CheonBo victors, truly how precious, and also we are really thinking how can we really do also something for Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Yeah, President Hori mentioned today that filial son and daughter is someone that is doing something even without a word. to his parents. So yeah, really this time, in this precious time in the Providence, what can we do for our beloved true mother? What can we do for our beloved true parents? So this time, yeah, President Hori initiated this Yojong Action 4040. Yeah, actually, we already finished 2 weeks. It started June 18. So President Hori mentioned a while ago, like now it's like 3840 because already we finished 2 weeks. But yeah, still, yeah, this time we are receiving more guidance from President Hori how to really settle well. But yeah, really in this first 70 days, very important now, most importantly, how all of us, all our blessed families and members can be able to have their, like what we are doing now, focus more on like self-witnessing. President Hori mentioned a while ago. So through CheonBo, so I'm really grateful to all our members, blessed families who are actually trying their best every day. We're having our CheonBo vigil, but yeah, somehow last Friday we had here in our headquarters. That's the biggest so far, around 70 members, but actually that's still very small. So President Hori is encouraging us that really all our blessed families, at least if we can do every Friday here in our hall, 400, 500 people can fit here. So all our blessed families, brothers and sisters, especially from National Capital Region, in Region 4, yeah, if you can come at least once a week, or the least maybe for those who are really very difficult, maybe at least once a month, all members. This is what President Hori is emphasizing. Then truly once we experience, yeah, sometimes difficult to share, but if we experience ourselves, then truly naturally we wanted to do something for Heavenly Parent. So that's why I think this is the most important. This is the first thing before witnessing. So we are really very grateful to President Hori for his guidance. He's really investing everything to really awaken us yesterday. He really emphasized so much about this one. The Filipinos, the Philippines, our role as especially through parents chosen our nation. So let's not really disappoint anymore our Heavenly Parent, our true parents, and really true mother said really Heavenly Parent cannot wait any longer. So we have everything in us. So through CheonBo, we can discover, we can really listen from heaven's voice, and we can really cleanse and clarify ourselves. So finally, just one more thing, President Hori yesterday emphasized we need to become like a straw, more than a stick, not a stick. We need to become a straw. That we should be the conveyor of Heavenly Parents and true parents' love. So if we are a stick, then no place to flow. But if we become a straw, President Hori emphasized this very clearly. So if there are a lot of blockage, so we need to clean, and otherwise water will not flow. So the same is true. Heavenly Parents and true parents' love cannot flow if we are filled of many things, a lot of blockage. So the only way for us to really be cleansed is through the CheonBo, and then we can really become a way, an instrument for Heavenly Parents' love to flow to all people. So once again, thank you very much, President Hori, for your deep guidance to all of us in the Philippines. So we will do our best with all our CheonBo families and blessed families to really make a great offering to our beloved true mother. So thank you very much once again for all our leaders and blessed families for attending. God bless everyone, and kamsahamnida.
Thank you so much, our national leader, for the closing remarks. So I hope by next week we can have more better announcements and reports, results, especially on our participation to the CheonBo prayer vigil. So once again, thank you. And now for the closing prayer, I would like to invite one of our CheonBo families, Honorable Demetrio and Edita Cipriano, to lead us in the closing prayer. I can invite Kuya Mitz or Edita Cipriano. So to give us the closing prayer, I would like to ask Ate Shirley to lead us in the closing prayer. Okay, so before that, there's an announcement. Okay, sorry. We have some few announcements before the closing prayer. Please show us the announcement, please. So these are some of the few announcements that we would like to remind, especially for this month of July. So as you all know, we have the Chungshimon prayer vigil. We are doing it already from Monday to Friday, and it was last Friday that in Korea they have celebrated the 800 Chungshimon vigil. So that is from 9 o'clock to 12 p.m. So we would like to invite everyone, all our CheonBo families, brothers and sisters, second generation, even our young people, to take this great opportunity to communicate more to our Heavenly Parent and true parents through the grace of the Chungshimon and offer more Jongsong for the first establishment of Chunuguk, centering on our beloved True Mother. So the Chungshimon night prayer vigil every Monday to Friday, that is happening at our headquarters, and also to the Chungshimon places in the different regions and centers all over the country. So I hope we can really take this opportunity to embark a soul-steering journey, and let us join this daily night prayer vigil and discover the serenity at Chungshimon prayer vigil. Okay, and then the next, we have the Divine Principle online seminar. This is equivalent to a 3-day face-to-face Divine Principle seminar content that is going to be on July 5 to 11, 2023 at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And the theme is Raising Young People of Filial Heart from 4 to 6 p.m. And the registration fee is 210 pesos. And you can send it to GCash on this number. So please join in this Divine Principle online seminar with our new guests to attend for further education of the principle. And also there is another coming from our Heavenly Parents Holy Community at the WPL Philippines, organizing a 10, 21, and 40-day Divine Principle and Leadership Seminar. That will be on July 28 to August 6, 2023, and to July 28 to August 17, July 20 to September 5, and that will be an IPLC and also NTZ Rizal Philippines. So this is for raising Chonoguk citizens and leaders with lifelong commitment to Heavenly Parents and True Parents Providence. So please don't miss this opportunity to become a beacon of light in your community and nation. So let's invite our guests, our spiritual children, to attend to this 10 days, 21 days, or 40 days Divine Principle and Leadership Seminar. And there's another schedule of the Asia Pacific CheonBo special event. That will be a 2-day physical and spiritual wellness program, purifying and healing our mind and our body. That will be on July 15 to July 16. This will be in Region 2 in Isabela. So we would like to encourage all our blessed families, especially there, to join this program face-to-face to be held at the FFWP Isabela Church. And this is an opportunity for everyone to purify our mind in our body, in our soul, especially all those who have received the special grace at CheonBo Holy Wine. Please take note that this is a physical event only, but members who are far from this area can join through an online in their own respective centers. So for registration inquiries, please send a message from this Facebook page, HA CheonBo Philippines. And we would like to advertise, of course, our school. Our enrollment is ongoing for the preschool to senior high school for our Sulu International Academy. We are offering a preschool, elementary, junior high school, senior high school, and for foreign language, tutorial, martial arts training, Pure Love Education. So please, let's bring our young people, our second generation, to enroll in Sunwa. The opening of the classes will start on August 28, 2023. So you can visit also our Facebook page, in our email or Facebook page, Sunwa International Academy Philippines. And for next week, the couple, our CheonBo families are scheduled to give the testimony is our Honorable Melky and Mark from Cabaran. That will be on July 10, 2023. Okay, thank you so much. So with that, we would like to conclude our meeting tonight with the closing prayer of Ate Shirley. Let's invite Ate Shirley to lead us in the closing prayer.
Let us pray. Sarashin Hanal Onim Chunjin Champon. Today, Heavenly Parent, we are so much grateful for this wonderful day. As today, we have so many experience meeting with our leaders, especially on how we can advance your providence in the church's growth, Heavenly Parents. Our beloved true mother, your only begotten daughter, truly wants all of us, especially our blessed families, our CheonBo victors, and our CheonBo challengers, brothers and sisters, especially our blessed children, that you want us, Father, to grow spiritually through our witnessing. But before we can do that, we have to really experience Pentecost, Heavenly Parent. And our true mother is truly encouraging all of us to really experience the spirit of the first pioneering of our true parents. And that is, Father, the Chungsimor. I pray, Heavenly Parents, that we can truly understand why you are continuously educating and guiding us through our regional president, our leaders and our elders. What is the value and importance of Chungsimor? Because you want us to experience Pentecost. And through this, Heavenly Parent, we can have rebirth and resurrection again. And we can be awakened and also awake many people, especially our brothers and sisters, our blessed families, our elders who are there, Father, still sleeping and cannot know the value of this era of Chinalguk. So many brothers and sisters truly is suffering this time. And so those who are awake, especially our CheonBo victors, I pray that we can truly go to them and truly awake them and let them experience the Pentecost, Heavenly Parent. For our Chungsimon, we know that through this Chungsimon, we can really bring back and feel the spirit of true Father. Our elder brother Eugenim and Hungjinim and Temonim inside the Chungsimon, and most our true mother love and our true mother spirit. When we go there in the Chungsimon, we can be able, Father, to understand the value, what is true mother is telling us, the true spirit, and how we can be able to go out and witness more people. As tonight, we just listened to our brother Froilan, who did, Father, his best to do Johnson condition in order to realize his 430 couples. Blessing 430 is not that simple. And also, Father, blessing of our ancestors of 430 is same. When we don't have any condition at all, we know we can easily complain. But Father, because of this Johnson that we are doing every now and then, we know we can truly, truly caught up with our true parents, especially our true mother, Vision 2025. Thank you for the guidances and message and the speeches that we received, Father, since yesterday in our Sunday service. We felt, Father, that you truly talk and use, Father, our Reverend Hori to guide and educate this nation, your second daughter nation, Heavenly Parent. You have told that yesterday, that if we can really make a fire in this nation and we can awake, Father, this nation, and we can be able, Father, to make a model in this nation, then the whole Asia Pacific can also have light, can also be lit up. Father, that is your trust to us. You really depend on us so much as a second daughter nation in the Providence. The whole Asia can have hope if we really unite together as CheonBo couples, Heavenly Parent. So I really pray that all our CheonBo couples who are present at this time, we can really understand what you have said tonight to our leaders, especially to our regional president. I pray that we can really understand your heart and we can really awake many of our brothers and sisters, especially our CheonBo victors, our CheonBo challengers, our blessed families who are there. So I pray, Heavenly Parent, that tonight meeting, we can have again resurrection. And again, today is Monday. I pray that many brothers and sisters can go again to the Cheongsimwon, especially Friday night, or once a week, or once a month. At least, Father, we can join with you. But here with us, we wish to have, even every day, we want to try our best. We want to do our best to join the Cheongsimwon. So I pray, Heavenly Parents, that through this condition and Junosong we are doing, we can really awake this nation and really make a model and lit up the fire so that we can be able, Father, to go to other countries and really let them up like what we did, Father, in the HTM, in the Heavenly Tribal Messiah. I pray that we can be able, Father, to be victorious more this time, since you have given us, Father, your filial son and your filial daughter, our central figure, the second generation of blessed children, Father, of yours. I pray that we can unite with the heart, we can unite with their vision, we can unite with their goals, with all our leaders, especially also to our Cheonbo chairman couple. We can be able, Father, to emulate their sacrifices, like the sacrifice with our true mother. I pray that we can really resonate our heart every day and cut us and be with us so that we can really bring victory for Vision 2025. Please receive our prayers and all our dedication and our determination as we want to offer and report this in our name. Jimmy and Shirley, bring a blessed central family. Aju.
Thank you so much, Ate Shirley, for that sincere prayer. And so to finally close our meeting tonight, let's offer our great gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and true parents by offering our thank you, Heavenly Parent, true parents. Thank you also to our 21 Chairman, Dr. and Mrs. Roberto Esquito, to our Regional President, President Masaichi Puri, Reverend Dr. Julius Malignem, Reverend Ronnie Sudasta, Reverend Leo Angelo Tejado, and to all our CheonBo families, CheonBo Victors, brothers and sisters, thank you. And we would like to invite everyone to open your cameras and let us do a commemorative photo for the 74th CheonBo Monday Club. So maraming salamat po ulit for joining with us, all our brothers and sisters, not only in the Philippines, but also in other countries as well. So, okay, so are we ready for the group picture taking? Okay, so let's have picture. Okay, so everybody say Abuji.
Abuji.
Omoni.
Omoni.
And heart, heart, heart. Okay, couples heart. And Vision 2025.
Witnessing.
Witnessing. Victory for 2025. Witnessing. So thank you so much, President Turi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry,
all leaders.
Night, everyone. God bless everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Han. Thank you, Dr. Kito, Mrs. Kito.
Thank you, Roydan. Thank you, Sir Ronnie. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
RTLC will survive. We survive that survive. As a result of
IPSO pala. Nandito ba si John?
Thank you so much. God bless. Ingat po kayo. Okay, let's see you again next week.
Congratulations, Kuya Froilan.
Thank you. We survived. So, Yojong Action
Not only surviving, but we're
2040.
beginning to thrive because of the revival through the Zhongqing prayer vigil. Dude.
Thank you.
Going up the stairs of my office to the Zhongqing IPLC.
Thank you, Jody, Emily. Thank you, Wally,
New hair already.
Thank you so much for Rebecca. Thank you for joining tonight. Thank you, sir. Steve. Thank you for. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Solim, good night. Dr. Rebecca Andrade. Good night.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Thank you, Liza. Thank you for. Okay, see you. Thank you, Ate Nini.
Congratulations, Freudan family.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. Thank you so much.